For a full 5 seconds, nobody breathed. Not the commentators. Not the referee. Not the 15,000 fans on their feet. In the middle of the ring stood the most dominant champion of his era, eyes wide, jaw tight, chest rising and falling, and across from him, holding a microphone with unsettling calm, was the one man who never needed volume to create chaos. When CM Punk leaned forward and whispered something into the ear of Roman Reigns, the camera couldn't catch it. But Roman's face did, and that face told the entire story. This wasn't just a match. It wasn't just a confrontation. It was a psychological detonation that left the tribal chief speechless. What did CM Punk say? To understand that moment, you have to understand everything that led to it. The kingdom of Roman Reigns. For years, Roman Reigns had ruled professional wrestling like an emperor who believed the throne was part of his DNA. He didn't chase validation, he demanded acknowledgement. He defeated icons. He outlasted challengers. He controlled narratives. His matches followed a rhythm: overpower early, slow the pace, dominate mentally, finish decisively. Opponents didn't just lose to Roman, they were absorbed into his legacy. He spoke softly because he didn't need to shout. His presence filled arenas before he even raised the championship. The bloodline stood behind him. The crowd reacted to him. The industry revolved around him. Until the night it didn't. The return of CM Punk. CM Punk's career has never been about fitting into systems. It has always been about challenging them. When his music hit that night, the reaction wasn't nostalgic, it was explosive. This wasn't a cameo. It wasn't a courtesy appearance. It was confrontation. Punk walked to the ring with a look that wasn't hostile, it was analytical. He wasn't impressed. He wasn't intimidated. He studied Roman, and Roman studied him right back. The tension felt real because it wasn't just about a championship. It was about ideology. Roman represented sustained dominance. Punk represented rebellion. And when those two philosophies share a ring, something breaks. The verbal warfare. Before fists ever flew, words cut deeper. Roman spoke first. He dismissed Punk as someone who walked away when the pressure grew heavy. He framed himself as the man who carried the company while others chased personal battles. The crowd reacted sharply, some cheers, some boos. Punk smiled. He didn't defend himself. Instead, he questioned Roman's narrative. He questioned whether Roman's dominance existed because he was truly unbeatable, or because no one had forced him into uncomfortable territory. He told Roman something simple but devastating. You've beaten everyone they put in front of you. But you've never beaten someone who refuses to acknowledge you. The crowd roared. Roman's face didn't change, but his eyes did. That was the first crack. The match begins. Collision of styles. The bell rang. No theatrics. No delay. Roman exploded forward with immediate physical dominance, a heavy shoulder tackle that knocked Punk flat. Roman followed with grounded control, forcing the pace early. He wanted to end this quickly. But Punk didn't panic. He rolled to the outside, regrouped, and shifted the tempo. When Roman followed, Punk baited him into overextending near the steel steps. Roman collided shoulder first. Momentum shifted. Back inside the ring, Punk targeted Roman's legs, sharp kicks, calculated strikes. He wasn't trying to overpower Roman. He was dismantling him. The middle phase, mental chess. Roman regained control with a thunderous slam that reminded everyone why he ruled for so long. He slowed the match down. Heavy strikes, measured pacing, long stares. He wanted Punk to feel pressure. But Punk thrives in pressure. At one point, Roman demanded the crowd, acknowledge me. Punk clapped mockingly. The crowd erupted. That moment wasn't physical, it was psychological. Roman's composure tightened. And that's when mistakes begin. The near falls that changed everything. Roman attempted a Superman punch early. Punk countered with a spinning kick. 2 count. Roman attempted a spear. Punk sidestepped, sending Roman crashing into the corner. The energy in the arena rose with every reversal. Finally, Roman connected cleanly with a spear. The impact shook the ring. 1, 2. Punk kicked out. The sound of disbelief rolled through the building. Roman sat up slowly. That move had ended Reigns' careers. Stories. Punk wasn't done. The climax. Silence in motion. The final stretch wasn't chaotic, it was intense. Roman attempted another spear. Punk lifted him mid-charge into the go-to-sleep. The knee connected. Roman dropped. 1, 2. Roman kicked out. Now both men were exhausted. Punk locked Roman into a tight submission hold, wrenching his neck and shoulder. Roman fought toward the ropes. The crowd stood. Roman clawed forward. Punk dragged him back. For the first time in years, Roman had no immediate escape. He didn't tap. He refused. But the hold tightened. And slowly, Roman faded. The referee called for the bell. The moment that changed everything. Punk stood. Roman rolled to the corner. Breathing heavy. Eyes distant. Silent. Punk approached him. The crowd noise softened into a hum. Punk leaned down. And whispered. No microphone caught it. No subtitles appeared. But Roman's reaction was unmistakable. His jaw tightened. His eyes hardened. His expression shifted from anger to something deeper. Something personal. What did CM Punk say? We may never know the exact words. But based on everything that happened, based on Roman's reaction, based on the psychological build of the match, the message was clear. It wasn't an insult. It wasn't trash talk. It was truth. Something along the lines of, "You're not untouchable." Or perhaps, "You build a kingdom on fear. I just proved it cracks." Whatever the exact wording, it struck deeper than any punch. Roman didn't respond. He didn't attack. He didn't grab a microphone. He simply stood. And walked away. Speechless. Why this moment matters. Roman Reigns built his dominance on control, physical, emotional, narrative. CM Punk disrupted that control. He didn't just beat Roman physically. He forced him into silence. And in wrestling, silence from a dominant champion is louder than defeat. The psychological aftermath. Roman leaving without speaking told a deeper story. He wasn't embarrassed. He wasn't defeated emotionally. He was processing. Because for the first time in a long time, someone didn't just survive him. They exposed him. And exposure is dangerous for rulers. The crowd's roll. The fans were not passive observers. They amplified every beat. Gasps at near falls. Roars during reversals. Silence during the whisper. When Roman walked away speechless, the crowd understood they had witnessed something rare. Not just a match. A shift. Final reflection. Some matches are remembered for championships. Some for brutality. Some for surprise returns. This one will be remembered for a whisper. For a moment when CM Punk leaned forward and said something that no microphone captured, but everyone felt. Roman Reigns left without speaking. And sometimes, the loudest statement a dominant champion can make is nothing at all.